So today I've got another tutorial, but this time it's on a false cut rather than on a trick. And this false cut is a combination of the Fancy False Cut by Assad from Decks and Contests, and also a move which I saw by Andre Jake on one of Theory 11's expose episodes a couple of months ago. So credits go to those two guys. I'll put a link to both of their videos in the description box below. Now I have the deck in a order like this, so ace through king of clubs, then hearts, spades and diamonds, and I'll do a little overview of this false cut from the front and from the side, because this utilises the table, this false cut, but it's also in the hands at the same time. You'll see what I mean. So if you're performing at a party or something and you've got different tables, it's always a nice false cut to use in that sort of situation, because then you can interact with the table as well, so you're not just standing there awkwardly with the cards in your hands showing something to the spectator. So once again, I'll just do a quick overview from the front view, so kind of a slow-mo performance, and then one from the side as well. So here we go. Okay, so let's get to the tutorial. Like I said, I'll put a link to Assad's Fancy False Cut in the description box below, just in case my tutorial isn't easy enough to follow, so you can go over there and make sure you know what you're doing for the first half, but I will teach both his half and the part which I got from Andre Jake. So let's begin with a simple false cut. That's all you need to do for the first part. You cut about half the pack or more into your left hand, and then the remainder of the pack you cut again about half of the pack. You swing cut it over and you maintain a pinky break, just like so. Then these two packets, the one which you're holding the break below and the one in your right hand, you're going to need to swap. So you hold this one between your thumb and index finger, and this one is going to go between your ring finger and your thumb. So you swing cut this packet as you grab this one below between your ring finger and thumb, and you cut that packet over the top just like that, and then this last one you place on top. So that's essentially Assad from Decks and Contests, his fancy false cut, but just without cutting the bottom packet to the top, which would make it completely false. So once more, swing cut about half the pack or more into your left hand, swing cut again about half the pack, and you maintain a pinky break. You switch these two packets by swing cutting over, just like this, and then this last one you place on top. Now the second part, you need to still hold it with your left hand, but move your right hand over just like so, and hold it in biddle grip. So you're holding with both hands. Now you riffle up the back until you have about a third of this bottom packet on your right thumb, and you split away this group. Then you leave your little finger free and you use your middle finger and ring finger on the face of this packet, and you maintain the thumb break and you apply pressure, bending these packets slightly with your index finger. What this should allow you to do if you maintain pressure is riffle down with your thumb, so you can just grip that bottom packet between with the pressure between your index finger and these two fingers on the back. This is probably the most difficult part of the cut, because then you need to bring your little finger over to the edge of this packet, and you immediately need to touch it to the table, and with the grip between your little finger and your ring finger, you can simply flip this packet over onto the table like so. Now the next part, you're going to switch this packet and this packet, so just the same as before, you're going to hold this between your index finger and thumb, cut it over as you transfer this one to your ring finger and thumb, and swing cut this one into the other hand. So once again, you hold it like this, simply swing cut over, just like so. Then you're going to perform a Stuart Gordon turnover with this hand, so you're holding it in biddle grip. you tilt your hand away from you and you slide your thumb down the face of the card, just like this, so you're holding it with your 2 fingers on the back. Your ring finger at the bottom should be supporting the packet and your thumb on the face. And then this is also a difficult part because you don't really have any control over this part. You're going to need to drop the packet onto this one, so you need this one hanging about halfway off the table. You're going to drop it so these 2 packets flip over onto this one here and you catch them, and then that is the false cut. So one more time, you're going to swing cut about half of the pack into your left hand, and then the remainder of that again about half. Maintain a pinky break, switch these 2 packets just like so, and again maintain the pinky break and place this packet on top. Come over with your right hand, riffle up till you have about 1/3 of the bottom packet. Then you split off these 2 packets, maintaining the thumb break. You bend them and you can riffle off that bottom packet. Move your little finger to the edge to let it slide onto the table. Flip it over, letting about half of the pack hang off the edge of the table and just enough for it to stay on without falling off by itself. You switch these 2 packets by swing cutting again, and then you perform a Stuart Gordon turnover like this, and you're going to drop this packet. This probably won't work, but you drop it just like that so it falls onto that bottom packet. Like I said, I didn't think that was going to work because it is a very difficult move to do as you have almost no control over it, but hopefully you guys get it down, and hopefully you will use it in your performances and in your performances to people where there's a table handy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that, hopefully you could learn from it. And again, don't forget to go and check out the 2 videos in the description box below. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I will see you all again next time. Using your fingers from this side and your thumb on the left hand side to just slide it back, and then slide your thumb forwards without moving the card to act as if you're squaring up the pack, and then use these fingers from your left hand to just align it with the